And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star week is one great show after another.
Now look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Luka Doncic. James is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the center.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Yeah, that kind of be pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
Now here's James. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Here's MP. He's got 6. Here's the floater. And SGA lays it up and in. SGA's got 5.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot.
And no player in the league has done more. Terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis.
In transition. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. He's got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off.
I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game. With some changes. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Towns. Bam Adebayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And MP subbed in for Halliburton. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Davis is checked in for Wembanyama. James comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Doncic. And it's Devin Booker in for SGA.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Joel Embiid out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Down low, here's Booker. No good that time. Good defense by MP. Close in, no stopping MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
The West leading by 7. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the West. And it's Jokic missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
MP kicks to Adebayo. LeBron against MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Outside, James. Davis, that's for 2. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 5. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
Whoa! Strong finish by Doncic. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Booker. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on MP.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Banchero subbed in for Brown. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Over in the corner, Doncic. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. MP up top. Guarded by Doncic. MP, that's for two. The East All-Stars check on two more.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
SGA against Halliburton. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Doncic. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here's the East. They're on a 15-4 run right now. MP, good.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
SGA passes to LeBron. LeBron with a screen on Halliburton. Launches it. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by SGA. Gilgeous Alexander's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. MP's on the move. And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 30 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Gilgeous Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the West hit again from deep. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to the play. He should have a good move.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Going to bring out the monitor and see if...
The previous play is under review.
It looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
When it left his fingertip.
MP has been leading the charge for the East. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. And we'll be right back after this.
For the fans, half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. SGA's out there with Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some MP throwing it down.
There's the 3. MP drills the 3.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Wembanyama finds Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous Alexander. No good, unable to end this run.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP outside. It's Brown on the wing. MP against Doncic. Here's MP, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
The West trails by 7, and the foul called on MP. That will get him.
Fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Banchero is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's MP. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got flow in the second.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Adebayo with a screen for MP. Adebayo, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Doncic against Halliburton. Booker outside. Plenty of space. Shot is good off of the back rim and in. And that's 12 points for Devin Booker.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
It's tipped. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And stolen by Booker. Williamson outside. Jacks up a 3. Embiid with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The East leading by 14. And here is MP. Here's Adebayo. 5 on the clock. And there's the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Brown in for Banchero. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic, he's checked in for Davis. And Benyama comes in for Williamson. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Booker. Doncic with the steal. Now James. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Down he goes for 3.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And, Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Brown. Oh, softly lays it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Wembanyama. Another shot. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. The East leading by 18. MP. And another three from the East.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
.103 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West All-Star. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's MP. The East All-Stars tack on two more.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
It's LeBron with the drive. Here's Jokic, and the rejection by Towns. Here's MP. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg?
Fifth game in our MVP series, and I'm feeling good tonight, Xander.
All right.